Hi everybody, welcome back and welcome if you're new. Today I'm going to be reacting to Nukes top 5 scary ghost videos. So let's just get right into it.
Top 5 ghosts caught on camera. Exorcism fail. Paranormal investigator Mark from the YouTube channel Donnie Drunkard believes his home in Canada is haunted by a very dark entity that attached itself to him after one of his many paranormal investigations. He's seen and recorded
See, that's like a danger of being like a paranormal investigator or like adventurer, like you try to like go to these places. There's like a danger that something can like attach to you.
Explained shadow figures and terrifying poltergeist activity that has terrorized both Mark and his cute little dog, Terry. During 2 of his live streams, he points an SLS camera towards the storage closet in his basement.
Oh yeah, I remember this one. That was weird.
Yeah, I got him. Hey, oh. Yeah, I got him. Hey, oh. I got him. Hey, oh.
Now, these videos might have seemed familiar to you, and that's because I've featured Mark's story on my channel before. Since these terrifying events, the supernatural activity in his home hasn't decreased one bit. So in his recent YouTube live stream, Mark decides to do what is called, quote, the Roman exorcism ritual. He recites prayers from a book in an attempt to cleanse his home of the evil entity that won't leave him and his little dog Terry alone. He broadcast the entire exorcism live for his YouTube viewers to see. It did not go well.
Oh no.
Exorcism.
I think the noise just makes everything more.
That's okay. I'm gonna keep going.
Mark's REM pod goes off, but he doesn't think much of it. He continues to read prayers from the, quote, Roman ritual book. That's when things get downright chilling.
O God of heaven and God of earth, God of the angels and God of the archangels, God of the patriarchs. Eyes upstairs. Eyes upstairs. Eyes upstairs. Eyes upstairs. Eyes upstairs.
No way.
One of Mark's static cameras captures what appears to be a pale translucent figure walking in front of his television nearby. Some of Mark's concerned live stream viewers believe the figure actually looks like a monk, but it's a bit hard to tell. But what do you think this sudden creepy appearance could be? Let me know down in the comments.
If this is live,
You can follow Mark's continuing scary paranormal story and live streams over on his YouTube channel, Donnie Drunkard. You decide. So this next set of videos features some very strange and creepy events. But if you're a skeptic, they could also be explained away with some fairly mundane causes. However, the videos are all extremely bizarre. So are these videos paranormal or just, well, normal? Let's watch and you decide. TikTok user and mother of 2 Jessica Duffy is not actually very active on TikTok, but there's one video taken by her Ring security camera that she just had to post. In the video, her 2 children can be seen joking about ghosts in the kitchen, quoting the Ghostbusters theme song. Now, I'm not sure exactly what started this odd conversation, but it seems like the ghosts might be listening. The 2 kids experience something absolutely terrifying.
scared of ghosts. It seems like they saw something though before the door closed.
Well, when I said that the two kids experienced something absolutely terrifying, I meant terrifying for them. Because Jessica Duffy does not claim in any way that this
I think it was the wind.
footage shows anything related to the paranormal. It's very possible that this was simply a strong gust of wind that happened to blow the door shut at a comically perfect time. Or was it? Because only a few days later, something else happens that's a little harder to explain.
The doggy. Oh, so cute.
It sounds like Rosie did something. Well, like someone's in the house.
In another freaky turn of events, Jessica's ceiling fan in the very same room has a strange electrical short, causing loud popping electrical discharges and even a bit of fire, sending out a thick puff of smoke. The next day, of course, Jessica calls in an electrician to prevent a dangerous house fire. Now again, this might not be anything paranormal at all, but it's certainly a very strange phenomenon to occur just days after her children decided to taunt, quote, ghosts in the house. Or, you know, maybe it's just a very weird series of coincidences. As the name of this story implies, you decide.
I ain't scared of no ghost.
She threw the thing.
In another strange and possibly paranormal video, an anonymous urban explorer from
I don't know, what do you guys think? I think it could be the ghosts, because she looked at it before it closed.
I ain't scared of no ghost.
Or maybe she looked at it because it was already closing. I don't know.
In another strange and possibly paranormal video, an anonymous urban explorer from the YouTube channel The Unknown Cameraman is exploring an abandoned psychiatric hospital in New York when he and his friends hear the unexplained sounds of something very odd inside the creepy old building.
Sounds like a machine.
It stopped when I slipped. It's weird.
Even though YouTuber The Unknown Cameraman is an urban explorer and not a ghost hunter, it's obvious that the event even freaks him out.
It stopped when I slipped. It's weird.
Now, viewers of the Explorer's channel have mixed ideas of what this strange sound could be. Some say it's roosting pigeons in the building. Some claim it's the whooshing sound of an odd vacuum created inside the closed-off structure. And others believe it might be something paranormal. No one really seems to agree on just what this sound could be. But the real question is, why does the loud sound just suddenly stop all at once? Whatever this creepy sound is, it's definitely not something you want to hear while exploring an old abandoned mental asylum. Popular streamer Brian from the Twitch channel Daily Dasher travels the world and broadcasts his adventures live for thousands of people to watch on Twitch. In one of his many 6 to 8 hour long live streams, he is celebrating his birthday in Ecuador. During his live broadcast, his viewers are shocked when they see someone who seems very out of place.
Yeah, I'm a little confused too. But it seems like why is there a child here? He said that they close at 10, and it seems like that's what someone in the chat said, that the curfew is extended, but it's till 10. So even though we didn't get the exact words out of his mouth, there's still a curfew. It seems like these might add up. Is that fast food? Don't scare me like that. Oh my God, it's gone! Oh no! Chat, I don't like supernatural stuff. Why you guys said it's a ghost girl? It's gone! I should have stayed home.
I should have stayed home.
What the fuck?
At first, Brian casually points out that there's a child standing at the balcony window. Oddly, the little girl is standing perfectly still. In fact, she is so still that viewers chatting in his live stream,
Like, the way she's standing is kind of weird, but she's clearly there. I mean, but like her feet are like pointing that way and like her body is like pointing that way.
think that it might be a statue. Some even jokingly suggest that it's a little ghost girl. So Brian pans his camera around and looks over. To his horror, he discovers that the little girl has mysteriously disappeared.
She could just
Now, just like
off.
in the previous videos, I'm not necessarily saying that this is a paranormal event caught on camera. It might simply be that the girl, who doesn't move and appears to be completely unresponsive to her surroundings, maybe she just ran off when Brian was distracted. But Brian's reaction to the odd disappearance seems very sincere. He actually seems a bit shook.
Is that fast food? Don't scare me like that. Oh my God, it's gone! Oh no! Chat, I don't like supernatural stuff. Why you guys said it's a ghost girl? It's gone! I should have stayed home.
But as with the other videos, I leave it up to you to decide.
I don't know, poor girl.
If you see a video that you think
What
would be
she
perfect for
doing
the top
there,
5, or if you have a
personally?
ghost hunting channel and you caught something great, contact me at nukes5@gmail.com. Something in the closet. Last week I featured creepy footage of the terrifying haunting at the home of Mary Therese Pagay.
Verify the client's identity and provide...
Ano ito?
Sige pa, sige na. O, tara. 1, 2, 3, go. Now that I have introduced myself to the patient...
Together with her brother, Mary was recording a nursing instructional video as part of her education, when suddenly the two got the scare of a lifetime. Since the horrifying events, Mary has been unable to sleep inside her own room. But after the overwhelming support of Nuke's Top 5 viewers, she decided to set up a night vision CCTV camera to record any evidence that might explain the scary incident. One night, just after midnight, her camera captures something truly bizarre.
Really bizarre. No, it looks like smoke. Turned off.
An eerie smoke-like mist floats by and an electric fan in Mary's room turns on by itself. Her curtains move on their own and a bright orb appears right before the electric fan turns itself off again. Mary says that earlier that day her camera caught even more unexplained footage.
See, there's nowhere like they can put like any strings or anything. Like nobody can be inside of here. Like it's super small, and you would be able to see it, I think, like if there's like a string like on the handle of the outside.
The closet door swinging open and slamming shut on its own is creepy enough, but the footage is even scarier when you realize that a dark shadow slowly creeps its way towards the closet. Now it's a little hard to see at first, but watch closely as I add a little video enhancement. Because of the sudden terrifying activity in her home, Mary says she thought long and hard about what could have possibly triggered the apparent haunting. There's only one recent event that she can think of that could be the cause of the sudden paranormal activity. You see, earlier this month, Mary and her boyfriend were on their way home when they witnessed a terrible traffic accident. Mary's boyfriend is an emergency medical responder and immediately rushed to the victim, who had severe critical injuries. Sadly, it was too late, and the man didn't survive. Mary believes that the spirit of the victim just might have followed her home.
But why?
Now, before this next clip, it should be noted that Mary has shown the inside of her small closet in a previous video, and there really isn't much room for anyone or anything in there. But days later, when she checks her bedroom CCTV footage, what she finds is downright terrifying. Did you see it? A hand can be seen reaching out from inside of Mary's bedroom closet.
Oh, what if
and
it's
soon
what if it's like a tarantula?
after, the stacked set of chairs in front of her desk move on their
But then,
own.
how do you
So
explain?
just what do you think is happening in Mary's family home? Something still lives here.
It's terrible.
A paranormal investigation team from the YouTube channel RC Fun TV travels to an
I don't
abandoned
know. Isn't
house
there a
in
way to like get rid of them?
Battambang, Cambodia. Locals claim that in 1994, the land used to be a graveyard for hundreds of deceased men, women, and children. Eventually, the land was sold and the owner had the cemetery excavated and the bodies burned to make room for his new family home.
Why?
Shortly
Why
after
would
the
you
completion
buy
of the house, allegedly
a cemetery and then build your house over it? It's just asking for to be haunted.
several members of the family were repeatedly pulled out of their beds by an invisible force. Soon after, the family began to suffer from horrible, unexplained diseases. Fearing that they were cursed by the angry spirits of the former graveyard, they left the home and never returned. The small wooden house has now been abandoned for over 10 years. The Cambodian paranormal team prepares a ceremonial offering for the restless spirits that might be haunting the home. During the preparation, they are interrupted by something they can't explain.
Okay, ប្រិមិត្តឥឡូវនេះយើងបានរៀបចំសំណែននៅចំពីមុខកម្មវិធីតែម្ដងបាទកម្មវិធីតែផ្លូវនេះយើងឡើងអត់បានទេតែទីទៀតយើងនឹងឡើងតាមប្រួយក្រោយបាទយើងឡើងតាមប្រួយក្រោយបាទឥឡូវអូនលើកទូទៅកូនចាក់មកនេះគឺមកសុំថតបាទមកសុំថតហើយចង់ដឹងថាមូលហេតុ
like respectful.
មិននៅទីនេះគាត់នៅមិនសុខបាទគាត់នៅមិនបានឬក៏មានអ្វីនៅទីនេះមានអីហ្នឹងគឺសុំឃើញបាទគឺសុំឃើញណាយ៉ាជួយយ៉ានេះនោះ
Poor guy.
The unexpected loud bang sends the host of the RC Fun TV team into a fit of nervous laughter, but they continue their exploration. The team is a little reluctant to climb the rotting wood stairs of the house and instead head around to the back of the building and climb onto the roof. What happens next is downright chilling.
Jeez, everything looks like it's about to fall apart. No. Jumped off.
One of the team members comes face to face with a ghoulish pale apparition peeking out of the window.
Wait.
Out of shock, both team members forget their own safety and just jump right off the side of the roof. Luckily, except for some scratches, bruises, and perhaps some deep psychological scars, the two men are otherwise okay. Now, cut to 2 months later, and the team returns, determined to explore inside the creepy house. During another ceremonial offering, they have no idea what their camera is capturing. Did you see it? The team is completely unaware that something seemed to walk by the window upstairs. After careful deliberation, the two men decide to climb the rotten stairs up to the house. Once inside, they see something absolutely horrifying. In an incredibly bizarre turn, a disembodied head can be seen sitting on top of a wooden support beam. The team's host records as he runs away in fright. When the guys go back upstairs, there are no signs of the head, nor are there any signs of anyone or anything having ever been there. So did the investigators capture the paranormal activity that drove away the home's owners? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide.
I don't know. It could
You can watch this full 2-part investigation over on the YouTube channel, RC Fun TV. Knock, knock. Over the course of a couple of months, a series of strange events began to occur in several states in Malaysia. People began to report that someone had knocked at their door very late at night, but when they went to answer, there was no one there. Rumors spread throughout the countryside that the incidents were somehow related to the supernatural. And strangest of all, this odd occurrence wasn't just reported by one person, but multiple people across completely different states, spanning a large section of the country.
That's weird. That guy doesn't even care. The heck?
Kau punya apa?
Allah dikalok kerja ni pun.
I like how he's just standing next to it.
Now, at first the story might just seem like an odd couple of videos. But no. These incidents were widely reported. In fact, the story got so much attention that it even made it into Malaysian print and TV news. But this bizarre story of supposed ghosts knocking on doors in Malaysia took an even stranger turn just last month. You see, residents of the neighboring country of the Philippines recently started reporting very similar terrifying experiences. Strange knocks on their door late at night.
yelling to? Well, imagine like it's just people because they heard of these things happening. Okay, that's just a person doing that.
But this time, the late night knocks were blamed on a very different but equally bizarre cause. Eyewitnesses claimed that the knocks were from gangs of dangerous cult members who go house to house with the intention of hurting anyone foolish enough to open the door. Again, there were multiple reports around the province of Misamis Occidental in the Philippines. Videos circulated online of armed men roaming the streets looking for the cult members. But they never found anyone. And it gets even weirder, because some eyewitnesses claim that these cult members had strange supernatural powers and could actually disappear and reappear at will.
Lu, mawala lagi sila kulit.
I don't know if this is fake.
The reports were taken so seriously that the Philippine National Police conducted an extensive investigation. But the alleged dangerous cult members were never found. Likewise in Malaysia,
If that was here in the US, they wouldn't have done anything about it.
no one ever found an explanation for the strange late-night knocks on the doors.
There's no evidence, like, there's nothing that they can do, and they won't do anything.
So, the question remains, just what is going on in Southeast Asia with these strange reports of supernatural late-night knocks?
Like they could have just cut the video and
knocking.
They were walking by.
And are the incidents in Malaysia and the Philippines related? Maybe we'll just never know. Thanks for watching. Follow me on Instagram here. Follow me on Twitter here. And then, apparently, there's also a TikTok. Oh. Anyway, I'll see you next week.
That was a good one. So that was Nuke's top 5 scary ghost videos. I think the first one was real. And the one with the girl from the Philippines, because I mean, I think that would be like too hard to fake. But I hope that it goes away for those who are being haunted, because I'm sure it's not fun. My mom's house, we've lived there for a long time, but there's always been like just strange like noises and things. It's been like twice now that when I go to visit my mom, or when I'm like in my bed going to sleep, I hear somebody come in the house, and I can hear their footsteps. I can hear them like go through the hallway into like the kitchen, and then that's kind of like all I hear, and I assume it's like my mom or somebody that just came in. But then I thought it was my sister that time, but when I asked her, she was like, no, I didn't even go home last night. And I was like, what? Because there was nobody else that could have gone in the house that night. And it happened again the last time I was there. The same thing. I heard somebody come in the house. I heard the door and everything, and I heard them come in. I heard them walk through the hallway. And I asked my mom this time. I thought it was my mom, and it wasn't her. Oh, so I don't know. I think we should put like cameras in the house or something, because there's always been something going on there. But you know, I don't really feel like scared like at night, but it's just like always like noises and stuff. But and my boyfriend also, he's heard some stuff there too. One time we were there, and I was already sleeping, and he heard somebody running through the halls. And he woke me up and he was like, "Did you hear that?" And I was like, "No." And yeah, so I don't know, I think there's something going on there, but maybe I'll put some cameras see if we catch anything. But yeah, if you guys have any scary stories, let me know. I would love to hear them. My boyfriend has a lot of scary stories. Maybe I'll do like a video with us like telling scary stories. Thank you so much everybody for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like, and if you would like to be notified of my other videos, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much everybody, and I hope to see you guys next time.